Under the crimson, primordial sky, the wretched warlock reached into the dark embrace. His fist closed around the serpent's eye. Strange and eternal.
I need you to get me that girl I saw. You know what to do. You're a special one, Mandy. I, too, am a special one. Let us be so very special together.
So what you gonna do with that then?
I'm going hunting.
So what you hunting?
It's crazy evil. You think you're so in love? I'll show you love.
Oh man, what's wrong with you? You exude the cosmic darkness.
It glowed from within, strange and eternal.
Hey, so I hoped you liked the video. Now stay with me as I have an interesting behind-the-scenes fact. Do you remember that famous diner scene in Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro? Well, in reality they aren't actually sitting together. The two actors got into a fight while working on The Godfather 2 and refused to appear on camera together. Director Michael Mann compromised by filming the actors separately and composing the shot later. During the scene, nobody in the background crosses the middle of the frame. Now, according to bodycounts.com, which counts only on-screen killings, not characters killed in planet explosions, the movies with the largest body counts are The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King with 836, Kingdom of Heaven with 619, 300 with 600, Troy with 572, and The Last Samurai with 558. Have you seen all these movies? Did you know there were that many killings? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. See you next time! Okay, so a lot goes on behind the scenes while making a movie, and sometimes things get out of hand. While filming Rocky IV, Dolph Lundgren punched Stallone's chest so hard his heart slammed against his breastbone, causing it to swell, and his blood pressure shot to over 200. Filming was halted as Stallone was flown into intensive care for 8 days. Also, during the filming of Resident Evil Retribution, a platform collapsed, 16 people were injured, and the EMTs had a difficult time distinguishing actual injuries from the special effects. Did you notice any behind-the-scenes action? Stuntmen and women have been around for a long time, stepping in for various scenes. Now, the first Hollywood stuntman was ex-US cavalryman Frank Hanaway, who was cast in The Great Train Robbery from 1903 for his ability to fall off a horse without hurting himself. The first Hollywood stuntwoman was Helen Gibson, who doubled for Helen Holmes in the first 26 episodes of The Hazards of Helen from 1914. She was trained as a trick rider and married to cowboy star Hoot Gibson. Okay, action movie fans, I've got a list of 10 of the most violent action movies ever made. Coming in at number 10, Dread from 2012, directed by Pete Travis and starring Carl Urban. Number 9, Mel Gibson's Braveheart from 1995. Number 8, 2003's Old Boy, directed by Chan Wook Park. Number 7, Natural Born Killers from 1994, directed by Oliver Stone and starring Woody Harrelson, Juliette Lewis and Tom Sizemore. Number 6, Sylvester Stallone's John Rambo from 2008. Number 5, Robocop from 1987, starring Peter Weller. Number 4, Battle Royale from 2000, directed by Kinji Fukasaku. Number 3, Martin Scorsese's Casino from 1995, starring Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone and Joe Pesci. Number 2, Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill. And number 1, Mel Gibson makes it onto the list again with his 2004 film The Passion of Christ. So, what do you think? Do you agree with this list? Today I've got some nostalgia trivia for you from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from 1990. Did you know that every Ninja Turtle actor is actually in the movie for a second time? Leif Tilden, who plays Donatello, actually plays a member of the Foot. He meets April in the subway station to give her a message. Josh Pace, who plays Raphael, plays a passenger in the back of a taxicab right after the first fight between Casey Jones and Raphael. Michelan Sisti, who plays Michelangelo, delivers a pizza to himself as a pizza delivery guy who slides Michelangelo a pizza into the sewer. Finally, David Foreman, who plays Leonardo, plays a gang member. When Casey Jones fights Tatsu, he's one of the onlookers. So, go ahead and rewatch this movie, keeping an eye out for all these cameos. Kawa Freaky Bonga!
And I've got some interesting facts on Bruce Lee. Did you know that when editing movies starring Lee, the editors had to slow his action scenes down so people could see what he was doing? Now, Lee also had bad eyesight, and it's one of the reasons he appreciated Wing Chun's contact style of movement, because he could rely more on touch than sight. The actor also voiced most of the English voices in his films. Yep, all the English-speaking guys in Way of the Dragon, apart from the mighty Chuck Norris, and his other Hong Kong films released before Enter the Dragon were voiced by the main man himself.
I have a bonus fact for you about none other than Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now, sources have that Van Damme turned down the role of Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat to star in Street Fighter. The irony is the Mortal Kombat game was initially developed as a Jean-Claude Van Damme video game, and Johnny Cage was modeled after his portrayal of Frank Dux in Bloodsport. Had he taken the role, Jean-Claude Van Damme would have been playing a portrayal of himself, portraying another martial artist. Wow, how confusing. Okay, now, before I go, remember, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. Bye-bye.